Hello everyone, my name is Brianna and I'm here to talk to you about my interview paper. The person that I interviewed was the lady that I nanny for. She has been working for Children's Hospital of Los Angeles for about 14 years now. She is the division administrator in clinical trials and consortia. We talked about how she deals with conflict with herself and others, but also the conflict that happens between her employees. She's in charge of about 500 accounts and has about 25 people that are under her. Before she went on maternity leave, she took the role of a new responsibility and was promoted. After about 4 months after maternity leave, she went back to work and she decided that the responsibility of her promotion was way too much for her to handle. She had a newborn at home and she had a 3-year-old in preschool. Even while this was going on, COVID had happened, so she had to take her kids out of school and be home with them while her husband worked. She thought that this was a phase that she was going through because of all the chaos that was happening, but after a few months of dealing what she was going through, she decided that she needed to talk to her boss about it. So she brought up to the doctor that and was saying that this was too much for her. She needs to take a break or step down, but the doctor told her that she took on this responsibility and that she can do it. So she explained to her boss about what was happening, and her boss didn't really help understand what was going on. So she decided to keep her promotion and work through it. But it made her realize that her boss wasn't very concerned about her job. This caused some conflict between them, and there are many situations in the workplace that cause conflict. So you need to be an active listener when it comes to listening to people and their concerns. She works she's in charge of management in her job, and her responsibility is to keep track of others' work. And not only is she having to do her own work, but she manages the other people's work too. She explained to me that avoiding conflict can cause a lot of chaos. She told me a quote. She said, "Human beings are emotional, and there are a lot of different trigger points." So she said when it comes to managing a lot of people, she has to remember that everybody comes from different backgrounds and culture. As a leader, she tries to not be her employee's mother, so she tries to stay out of all the conflict. But when she has to step in, she tries to help guide them and formulate talking points. Over the years, she had to resolve a lot of conflict between her employees, but she always wants to give everybody the equal opportunity to speak. And during COVID, everybody was able to work from home and people were more relaxed. So she was saying that when she was trying to get a hold of someone, they weren't answering. So it caused a lot of conflict between the people because she was like, why can't I get a hold of you? But this person is busy dealing with their own conflict. And she explained to me that it's hard to just ask somebody, hey, where are you at, because of like mental health. So she would have to get HR to help her ask, like, where are you, like, are you okay? So she was explaining to me it's been stressful these past 8 months. And the last thing that she talked to me was about building solid relationships is such an important thing. She said that she has to set boundaries beforehand, and active listening is very, very important. She said that she tries to listen before she speaks to anybody, and she said that listening in a place of empathy allows them or her to understand what people are going through, and she tries to see it in their perspective. She was explaining to me that one of her coworkers that started working there after about a few years said, I always thought you were mean. And the other day she was telling me that she was offended, and she said that she didn't think that she was mean. She just thought that she needed to set boundaries between people. And she was saying that management will always have to deal with some sort of conflict. And there are a lot of difficult people around us, and it's most definitely important to keep an open mind and have the proper training when it comes to working in a field that contains management and conflict. And of course, there's going to be conflict in everything. Yes. Bye, guys.